Please listen carefully because if I miss something, you can chime in at the end as well to help out with this presentation. Thank you, Ms. Edwards, for letting the parents in from the waiting room. So I will begin our presentation. So first of all, I just want our parents to know that our focus will be our students and our staff's health and safety. And I hope that we have put in some procedures to just kind of curtail some of the anxiety and some of the things with us coming back to our building. Our staff has been in the building this week, and it has been a wonderful experience to see everybody back in the building again. And parents, we want you to know that we are ready to make this the best experience ever for our boys and girls. While it will not look the same as it has in the past, we're committed to making sure that our boys and girls have an awesome learning experience. Couple of quick notes. Our doors will open at 8:05 a.m. Breakfast will begin at 8:20 a.m. and end at 8:55 a.m. Instruction will begin at 9 o'clock. For our 2- and 3-year-old reversed inclusion classes, dismissal will be at 12 noon sharp. We'll dismiss right at 12 noon. And for our 4-year-olds, dismissal, parent pickup will be at 2:45 to 3 o'clock. And bus dismissal will be at 3:05. Parent drop off and pickup. Parents were asking you to come down North Street and turn onto Douglas Avenue, the side of the building, and not the main entrance to drop off your boys and girls. We will have staff on duty there to meet and greet you each morning at 8:05 and to help your children unload out of the car. So we will unload between 8:05 and 8:40, not the main entrance, but the Douglas Avenue side of the building. Late arrivals at 8:45, we're asking you to please come to the main entrance. At 12 o'clock, our 2- and 3-year-old parents were asking you to also come to the Douglas Avenue side of the building, not the main entrance. The main entrance is reserved for our buses. And at 2:45, we will start dismissing our students for the day. Again, at the Douglas Avenue side of the building. So this is a little map. Hopefully you can see where North Street is. I can annotate a little bit. So this is our north side, our North Street, side of the building. Well, I thought I was going to annotate. Right here is North Street. This is where our buses will be lined up in the morning and in the afternoon. Parents were asking you to turn right here on Douglas Avenue, come into this parking lot, and staff will be here waiting to greet you. Your boys and girls will be waiting for you in the afternoon right on this side of the building. Again, this is the Douglas Avenue side of the building, not the main entrance. For dismissal and parent pickup, we will check IDs and authorization forms, and we will obtain parent signatures. We're going to transition into distributing the hanging tags for the cars to expedite the procedure. It's going to be one number per student, and they will be assigned a car tag to expedite the procedure, but we will check IDs and obtain parent signature every afternoon, just to maintain our students' safety. Students will be required to wear their mask while on the bus to and from school every day. Our students will be social distanced on the bus as well. Parents, we're asking you to please monitor your child's health each day before coming to school. And if your child is not feeling well or present any COVID-19 symptoms, please keep your child at home for virtual instruction. Please, please. All students will be required to wear a mask during school hours. Students will be given a mask break throughout the day. All school supplies and necessities will be provided by the school. So parents, you do not have to go out and buy any school supplies at this time. What we do need from you is we do need your child to wear a name tag. Hopefully you have received your mailing. The name tag is inside our envelope that we mailed to you. We need you to complete the authorization form and return that on the first day. The emergency form that was inside the envelope. We do need a change of clothes and a blanket or a towel for nap time. So what are we doing to mitigate this, to stop the spread or prevent the spread of COVID-19? So we have put in several mitigation strategies to help that. Our students and staff will be masked at all times in our building. We will observe the 6 feet social distance, not 3, but 6 feet social distancing. Sorry about that. We will have frequent hand washing for 20 seconds. We will have no sharing of any items at all. Our students will not share any items. Our playground equipment is off limits. However, recess will be very fun because we have purchased bubbles, jump ropes, hula hoops, a karaoke dance machine for exercise and dance for recess. So our boys and girls will have their own hula hoop and their own jump rope with their name on it. Cleaning and disinfecting commonly touched items such as the doorknobs and our restrooms will be done. The custodians, again, will disinfect at the top of every hour, but our teachers will be wiping down the classrooms throughout the day. We're going to encourage everyone to cover your sneeze or cough with a tissue. That's important. Again, our students and our staff will be encouraged to stay home when sick or present any COVID-19 symptoms. We will control the flow of traffic in our building. So one side is for one way of traffic, the other side will be for the opposite direction. We do have arrows on along the walls to direct the flow of traffic. There will be limited movement. I forgot the word movement. Limited movement in the hallways during the school day. We will not have parents or visitors in our building during the school day. That is to help us with contact tracing. We do have an isolation area set aside for students who present COVID symptoms, and they will wait there with an adult until they're picked up by a parent. We have adequate PPE for our students and staff. We have water filling stations instead of the regular water fountains in our school buildings. So our teachers and staff will be cleaning and disinfecting using the district approved disinfectant, which is called DC7. And again, we will be doing cleaning and disinfecting throughout the day. The custodial staff will clean and disinfect the top of every hour, at the top of every hour. And our teachers will be doing the classrooms. Every day, the DDT, which is our district disinfectant team, will be sanitizing our building using electrostatic sprayers every night. The district has changed our air filters in our HVAC system. We moved from a MERV 10 to a MERV 13. The only thing I know about that is it captures smaller particles and it's cleaner and safer air. And our filters will be changed regularly. Breakfast and lunch will be served. Oh, I misspelled lunch. Sorry about that. Breakfast and lunch will be served in the classroom. Our students will not nap in masks. Our school nurse is a RN, and she will be there to assist us as needed. And if we have 2 positive COVID cases in one classroom, the division will close that classroom. Parents will be notified, and there will be a COVID dashboard coming that will be manned by Human Resources. Hopefully by April 12th, that will be up and going. And we do have signage on the floor, and we'll have wall signs to remind our boys and girls to keep their masks properly on their faces. And our division also has hired 2 contact tracers. So if I could just take a moment to show you a few pictures. This is our filling water station. And from what I understand, our division is providing every student with a water bottle. They have not come yet, but the division will be providing every student with a water bottle to use in the filling station, because our water fountains no longer work. They turn the water fountains off. And as the weather gets warmer, this will be important that we have our water bottles. We have freestanding hand sanitizing stations, one at the front of entrance, which will be for the bus ramp. One will be near room 18 on the Douglas side of the building for our car riders. We're going to ask our kids to sanitize their hands as they enter the building. And we do have one at the main office. So here's a picture of our sinks in our restroom. You can see, to promote social distancing, they have covered up one of the sinks so our students will be apart and not together in the restrooms. Here are our urinals in the boys' restroom. They did cover up every other one. This is a picture of some of our signage in the hallway and our arrows for the flow of traffic. And here's a picture of a classroom already set up. As you can see, our students will have the barriers to also help control the area. Our students will be given an individual bin to put their items in so that they don't have to congregate at the coat closet. Each student will have their own splash guard. We're going to put their names on it. It's theirs. So because our students are AB days, they still will not have to share the sneeze guards. They will not have to share their baskets. Every student will receive their own. Here's a picture of another classroom that's ready to go. I took a short video just so you can get a look at the classroom and how it's set up. Here's another classroom. And another example. And as you can see, this teacher is already ready for each student with supplies and Play-Doh, etc. Again, just a couple of more pictures. Students will have their individual tissues, and in this classroom, they have paddles and everything is individualized. The students will share nothing. So we're ready for our boys and girls. Our students will be coming in on 3 different schedules. We have hybrid A day, which is Mondays and Tuesdays. Wednesdays will remain asynchronous, and the other students will be coming in on Thursdays and Fridays. Our virtual students will remain virtual. Those parents chose to keep those students virtual. And our teachers will simultaneously teach every day. So they have received training on that, and we are ready to roll with that. As far as instruction, it will not stop. We will continue to teach. We do know the PALS testing is coming up, and we will test every student. And we are going to try to make this the best experience ever. I know it's going to be difficult for our little ones to keep their mask on every day, all day, but we're going to definitely give them opportunities to take it off outside and to take a break. So, Miss White, did I forget anything? Please unmute. What did I forget?
I can't think of anything that you have forgotten.
All right, Miss Brown, anybody can think of anything, and then I'll take questions from the parents.
I think you covered everything.
Okay. Parents, if you want to unmute, we're here. We're going to work with our boys and girls on procedures. We know that this will be this will be their first time into our building. We'll stop, we'll create relationships. I know they're excited. We're excited to see them. And if you have a question, I do see a number 1 down here. Will the teachers be helping the children into the cars and buckling them into their car seats? We will help them into the car, but we're going to require that the parents buckle them. What we plan to do on that Douglas side of the street, we will only let so many cars into that parking lot at one time. So we will be there to help. But parents, we are going to ask you to get out and buckle your child in. We will help them into the car. Yes, we will help them out of the car.
Will you also will you be able to unbuckle them, or do I need to get out and also unbuckle him?
It all depends on where you are in line. So
Okay.
we don't want you to unbuckle them not close to the building. So
right. Okay. So I do need to, when we get up to the building, unbuckle him.
That is correct.
Okay.
That is correct. If you have not received your mailing, it's coming.
Okay.
It's definitely coming because, of course, the mail is slower than ever before, but it is coming. So great question. I have a special needs child that won't wear a mask. How will that be handled? We understand that our students who have IEPs may not wear a mask. The Department of Special Ed has provided some student shields for our special needs student. If they will not keep on a mask, again, as you saw in the picture, they do have sneeze barriers. We're going to definitely ask that they kind of stay in their space, be away from the other children. We have to keep our 6 feet social distancing if they won't wear a mask. We will work with them. If they won't wear it, they'll wear a shield. If they don't want to wear the shield, they definitely will be social distanced in the classroom. Already, as you can see, all classrooms are already set up with students 6 feet apart. Our staff will be masked at all times. Of course, we know that that's an executive order by the governor that masks be worn in public buildings. If you have a concern about your special needs child not wearing a mask, or if you have special circumstances, please reach out to the teacher tomorrow. We are here to help. We do know that our special needs students will be coming to school. Some of them will be coming 4 days a week. We understand that, you know, they need that experience. So we are here to help. If you need help on a bus for Cook Parson, please reach out to your teacher. The teacher has the bus assignments already. Please reach out to your teacher. Any other questions from the parents? Please, please. We want to make sure everyone is comfortable when we come back. Our staff is ready. And we're just excited about them coming back and excited about trying to make this the best experience ever for our 4-year-olds.
I'm sorry, I have a question.
Okay.
Will they be keeping siblings in school like on the same day? Because I have twins. So will they be coming like both on Monday, Tuesday?
Yes, we tried hard to keep siblings on the same day. So please reach out to your teacher, your children's teacher.
Thank you.
Teachers, please, if we could, make sure our parents know tomorrow their assigned days. You have it on your email, just to kind of reduce some anxiety until the letters arrive. How can I find out if my child has a spot on the bus? Please see your child's teacher. And if that's who I think it's, Malcolm's mom, the answer is yes. Please see your child's teacher. They will have assigned seats on the bus. They will be social distanced on the bus. The bus drivers will give them a mask if they get to the bus without a mask, but we're asking, you know, parents to please provide that mask every day. If not, we'll have one for you. These are some great questions. Did I forget anything, staff? Breakfast and lunch will be brought to the classroom. From what I understand, the division is supposed to publish the menu. I don't know when they're going to publish the menu, but I do know that they said that they would publish the menu. Again, our goal is to make sure that our students and our staff stay safe. That's our goal. Our division has really worked hard to make sure that our physical buildings stay clean throughout the day. I do know right now we have one full-time assigned custodian, but we will have another custodian assigned to us throughout the day. If you send your child with a book bag, we have the little basket beside their seat. All their belongings will go inside the basket. So if you decide to send a book bag every day, that's fine. The children's items will stay separated. We gave out book bags at the beginning of the year, but if you need a book bag, please talk to your teacher. I do believe we have a couple of book bags left, but if you need anything, please reach out to your teacher, and your teacher will see me and we'll get you exactly what you need. Bus tags are in the envelopes. So please, we're asking you to please make sure your student comes that first day with a tag on. While we've seen them on Zoom, it's going to be a lot of us working to make sure everybody gets to where they need to be. And of course, I see them, but I don't know them all. but that tag will help them get to where they need to be on that very first day. Well, the first week, really, the first week. Anything else? I do know that we are planning to have a promotion ceremony at the end of the school year for our students. We are working on some plans for that. We don't quite know what it's going to look like, but we are going to plan to have a celebration for our boys and girls at the end of the year. And that will include our virtual students as well. Our staff is definitely ready. They have been trained on how to teach simultaneous, hybrid, and in person at the same time. I meant hybrid and virtual. I'm sorry, hybrid and virtual at the same time. So you may see where the teacher is using the board, the smart board, as a camera, and her laptop will be focused on her. But I think we will be fine as far as instruction and supervision of our students that's in the building. We are shorthanded with staff. However, I'm working hard to fill the vacant positions, and I am committed to not just filling those positions with anybody. So I've been very particular about hiring staff, but parents, please know that we do have some vacancies, and I'm just working hard to fill those spots with the right person. So A days are Mondays and Tuesdays. B days are Thursdays and Fridays. And Wednesdays will stay as an asynchronous day where you just find the activities on Schoology. Hopefully you found the take-home packets to be advantageous to instruction. And we are still working with our virtual parents to make sure that they upload those activities into Schoology. For our first week of school, we are not going to require our boys and girls to bring their iPads at this time for the first week. I did speak to the IT, one of the IT supervisors. They may have to bring their iPads on the second week if we don't get devices for the classrooms. But for the first week of school, we're not asking our little ones to bring their iPads in. A decision definitely will be forthcoming for that. Staff, did I forget anything? This is a team effort. One of the things, parents, you can help us with, of course, if your child is transitioning back to school, please talk to your child about, it's hard for them to visualize what 6 feet looks like, but kind of begin to talk with them about that. Of course, we're going to teach them to do things like an air wave and a air fist bump and, you know, a fantastic, I saw one classroom, they were doing some fantastic things in the air without touching each other. So please begin to talk with your child about, you know, just transitioning back to the building. Of course, it will look quite different than what they probably are used to or have seen if they went to daycare. Any other questions, comments, or concerns? I didn't want to hold you too long, but I thought it was important to share this information with you as our boys and girls begin to come back after spring break. We're excited. We're looking forward to it. Parents, if you have any questions, any comments, please feel free to talk to your teacher, call the school. We are going to ask our virtual parents to have their students finish breakfast before 9 o'clock. Because what will happen is our boys and girls in the building will be finished at 9, but the virtual students may still be eating, but we all want to be on the same schedule. And that's going to be important, parents, is, you know, to stick to the schedule. So breakfast will end at 8:55 every day. Any other questions, comments? Staff, don't be quiet. Jump in. Again, parents, recess will be every day that the weather permits. They will not be allowed to go onto the playground. We will assign areas. We did purchase a bubble machine. So we will have a dance station. They will have hula hoops, jump ropes. They will have exercise and relay races. We have a huge field, and recess is scheduled per class, so they all won't be out there at the same time. But yes, students will have recess. Anything else? All right. If not, if you don't want to ask now, again, parents, we are here to help. Please reach out to your child's teacher. Please call the school if you have any concerns. Please reach out to us. We can't fix it if we don't know. Not saying we're going to get it right day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, but we definitely will work on getting it right. Again, the letters are in the mail. If you don't know which day your child is assigned to, please reach out to your teacher via text, email, or dojo, because the list is out. The transportation list is available. All right. Anything else, Miss White, in the chat? Miss Brown, anything in the chat? All right. And I saw a red flag, or number 1 flash up, meaning there was a question. Anything else? All right. That means I've done a great job. I was nervous. Thank you so very much, parents, for joining us tonight for our virtual meeting about returning to the building. Please know our goal is the health and safety of all, our students and our staff. And we're excited to see them on April the 12th. We hope you enjoy your spring break next week. Get some rest, especially to the staff. And it's showtime on the 12th. Anything else? All right. Have a nice night, everyone. Thank you for joining.
Have a good night, and thank you for your support.
Thank you for all you do. Thank you for your support.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.